various sources of varieties of food. In this chapter, we will learn about the necessity of food for us. What does food contain? Balanced diet, and why do we need it? What happens when we do not eat a balanced diet? Introduction. In north region of India such as Delhi, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Uttarakhand, a meal generally consists of chapati, rice, green vegetables and dal. Similarly in South India, Chennai, a meal may consist of dosa, idli and sambar and vegetables. Now imagine that you eat just dal, chapati or rice. How long would you be able to eat this type of food? Have you ever noticed why we need to eat different type of food together in a meal? The main reason behind it is that each type of these food fulfills some specific requirements of our body. Let us study about the different component of our food and their role in making our body fit and healthy. Why do we need food? Eating good food, especially with family and friends, is one of the pleasure of life. We all know that people who eat healthy, balanced diet are likely to have plenty of energy to work and enjoy themselves. Fever, injection and other illness. Children who eat well usually grow well. Women who eat are likely to produce healthy babies. That is why it is important to know which combination of food make good meal and what are the different food needs of different member of the family. A food is something that provide nutrient. Nutrient are substance that provide energy for activity, growth and all function of the body such as breathing, digesting food and keeping body warm. Material for the growth and repair of the body and for keeping the immune system healthy. There are many different nutrients. We divide them into macro, big nutrients that we need in large amount. These are carbohydrate, starches, sugar and dietary fiber. Fats. There are several kinds of fats. Proteins. There are hundreds of different proteins. Micro, small. Nutrient that we need in small amount. There are many of these, but the ones most likely to be lacking in the diet are minerals, iron, iodine and zinc. Vitamins, vitamin A, B group vitamin including folate and vitamin C. What is there in our food? Carbohydrate. Carbohydrate are the compounds which are made up of three elements: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Proportion of hydrogen and oxygen being the same as in water. The term carbohydrate actually means hydrate of carbon. Glucose, sucrose and starch are the example of carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are the main source of energy in our body, though carbohydrates are not the richest source of energy. They are the cheapest source of energy. The carbohydrate produce energy when they are oxidized in the body. 1 gram of carbohydrate produce about 70 kilojoules of energy and about 60% to 80% of the total energy contained in our diet comes from carbohydrate present in it. For a normal person, about 400-500 grams of carbohydrate is required daily. A growing child, a nursing mother, or a sportsman, however, need more carbohydrate than cellulose. Cellulose, which forms the cell wall of plant, is also carbohydrate, but is not a food. This is because cellulose cannot be digested or absorbed in the body. When eaten, however, cellulose acts as a roughage and helps in keeping the intestinal tract in good working order. That is, cellulose helps in maintaining healthy digestive system. For example, sugar is a type of carbohydrate which is sweet in taste. There are two kinds of sugar: simple sugar and compound sugar. Sources of carbohydrate. The carbohydrates in our food are obtained mainly from the plant sources like wheat, rice, maize, potato, sago, sabudana, peas, beans, and fruits. Milk also contains a sugar called lactose. The sugar is also obtained from food. The world's three main cereal crop or starchy food which provide us carbohydrate are wheat, rice and maize. In other words, wheat, rice and maize are abundant in starch. Out of these food from wheat is prepared in the form of roti, bread. Rice is used as such or in various other forms of food products such as noodles, dosa, idli, etc. Proteins are highly complex organic compounds made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Some of the protein also contain elements such as sulfur and phosphorus. Proteins are very important in our food for growth and repair of the body. In other words, protein are the material required to build and repair our body. Proteins are essential for the growth of the child and teenagers, and proteins are needed for maintenance of the wear and tear of body tissues in adults. In addition to all this, protein also supplies some energy to the body. Proteins are made up of nitrogen containing compounds called amino acid. Amino acid link through peptide bonds to form protein molecules. There are more than 20 of these amino acids and they all occur in almost all proteins. But the relative amount of each amino acid present differs in different proteins. Most of the proteins which are required to perform different functions in our body are prepared within the body from the unbounded amino acid. It should be noted that the protein consumed in our food are not used by our body in their original form. This is because of two reasons. Firstly, because protein are insoluble in water, and secondly because they are very complex molecules. We shall now describe what happens when a protein containing food is consumed by us. When the food is digested in small intestine, the protein present in the food are broken down into simpler substance called amino acid. The amino acid are water soluble and less complex molecules. The amino acid thus formed are absorbed from the intestine into the blood. The blood carries these free amino acids to the various body cells where they are regrouped to form specific tissues and organs such as skin, muscle, blood and bones. And if you watching till now, अगर आप ये वीडियो अभी तक देख रहे हैं तो आई एम श्योर आपको मेरी रीडिंग बहुत अच्छी लगी होगी एंड आप भी मेरे साथ रीडिंग करने की कोशिश कर रहे होगे. और अगर आपको अभी तक ये वीडियो पसंद आ रही है तो मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक माई वीडियो. एंड आपको अगर इस वीडियो का और इस चैप्टर का पार्ट 2 भी चाहिए क्योंकि अभी ये बहुत बाकी है, सो अगर आपको इसका पार्ट 2 चाहिए देन कमेंट बिलो एंड होप यू लाइक दिस वीडियो. इफ़ यू लाइक then surely subscribe my channel and click the